Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to just touch base on take temperature on what everyone's feeling with the arrest of Luigi Mangione. As we all know and are privy to now, or if not, I will break the news for you here. Luigi Mangione has been arrested as a person of interest in the unaliving of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. He is being held in Pennsylvania. He was arrested at a McDonald's. One of the workers there said that he was acting suspicious. He had fake identification cards on him, and he looked like the suspect in the video or the photographs that have been going around on different news media outlets. And that tip led to the eventual arrest. On his person, meaning what he had on him when the police arrested him, was a 3-page manifesto, which included his disdain towards capitalism in the healthcare industry. He had a ghost gun, a gun that police believe was made from a 3D printer, had no serial number, as we know that we cannot have that. I know we cannot have it in Texas, definitely not in Pennsylvania. That's what they're holding him on, is that gun charge. And he had fake identification cards. One, they are alleging, was used to check in the hostel that he stayed in New York when he allegedly unalived Brian Thompson. So a lot of people are feeling like that's just way too coincidental, right? Here's this guy, this 26-year-old guy, on the run for alleged unaliving, right? We don't say the M word, alleged unaliving. On the run left New York, made it all the way to Pennsylvania, at a McDonald's with everything on him, connecting him to the crime. And a lot of people are saying that's just way too coincidental. Either he's a patsy, which means he's just somebody that's going to take the fall, who slightly looks like the person in the photograph that was, masked down from the hostel video, where he's allegedly flirting with a worker there, to the photograph that we have of him in the taxi, where he's looking directly at the taxi camera, with his mask half down as well. His eyes are visible. We just see his eyes and his eyebrows, which are very prominent. People say it's just way too much. Is it possible that he's a patsy? Anything's possible, right? Is it possible that, look, we just got to arrest somebody because this is, CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, we have to arrest someone. Is he a patsy? Is it possible that he wanted to get caught? That's possible too. I mean, you're on the run. He's 26. I can't imagine what would eventually take place over mentally and, emotionally being on the run, that toll that it takes. Perhaps family members, friends reaching out saying, hey, this really looks like you, call me. I don't know that. And I don't know that happened. I don't know that did not happen. I don't know. We're not privy to yet if he's made contact with family members, friends, or if they tried to make contact with him. Again, the arrest just took place, and so we're working with limited information. But let's just say people were reaching out to him. Hey, this really looks like you, or hey, this is you. Like, your family would know, like, that's, Luigi's eyebrow. That's his, his nose bridge. Like, your family members, your close friends, they're going to notice you. No matter how you try to disguise yourself, unless you're wearing like an actual Mrs. Doubtfire all out, latex mask. Your family's going to know you. Could it have been, I want to get caught or maybe I think I can't get caught. Like, I left on bike. Obviously, doesn't seem like, even though on the video, like, seems like he's talking to somebody on the phone, but he could have just been posing. He could have just been having the phone next to his ear, because most people would probably, that's a way to blend in. Like you're either talking on your phone or you're texting on your phone or you have your earbuds in. You look disconnected. That's pretty normal in today's society. You're not looking around engaged and talking to people. You're making sure to stay focused so that you don't make unnecessary conversations with people, which is alleged, the mistake that he made, this is him, with the hostel worker, having, flirting with her, talking with her, and taking your mask down. You want to avoid any type of those conversations, right? So maybe he thought he couldn't get caught. Like, all they have of me is my eyes and my eyebrows. They don't know where I am. They don't know who I am. They don't have any information on me. Nothing's connected me. Cell phone wasn't actively on, so you can't like ping towers and see who I was talking to, get transcripts from the conversations, whatever. So maybe I just feel emboldened to be out loud, to live out loud, because that's kind of what youth does for you. It makes you feel invincible. Like, yeah, I just did this thing that I've been planning to do and you can't catch me, That's possible too. Like, we don't have all the information, but I just wanted to touch base. I do find it interesting, the amount of people that look at him, and guy's, well in shape. He's not terrible looking. But character me is everything. So I don't care what you look like on the outside if you would do something like this on the inside, or if that's how your thought process is, right? But a lot of people are even sexualizing this guy. And I think that speaks to who we are as, American people, This is, I get jokes are jokes and we're all just trying to be funny, but, somebody lost their life. And arguably people say, well, a lot, millions of people lost their life because of denied claims. And I don't get into that conversation because I just don't, I respect all life. And I always want to see everybody do well and feel well and be healthy. I'm one of those people. I just want, guess that's the naivety of me. I just want everybody to be happy. But I do think that if it's, I'd be curious to see, and I am curious to see, what's going to come out. What's going to take place? How much more information? Was he, and is he connected to anyone? Time will definitely tell, but that is definitely the conversations that's taken place across different social media platforms, is that this guy doesn't even look like the guy in the video, or this guy doesn't look like the guy in the photograph. He's Patsy. He's the fall guy. He was found with everything on him. Like, come on, like, how lucky can you be? That does happen, criminals a lot of times. And I'm not calling him that because nothing's been formally charged in terms of the unaliving of the CEO outside the gun charge. Well, like I said, it would make him an alleged criminal with the gun charge. A lot of times they say criminals aren't the smartest people. It's that one thing that you would look over. That one particular thing in the moment. And again, if you're feeling invincible, you're feeling like you can't get caught, or you're feeling like you want to get caught, or it's too much emotional pressure, too much psychological pressure, sometimes even subconsciously, you may not even realize that you want to get caught. And you slip up and you do. So it's Monday. We'll see what comes to light and what more information they'll find. And they'll probably release more information from his manifesto. And when they do, we'll be here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.